Hello and welcome back to Innovative Spelling Part 13. Our focus words today are going to be on two sets of tricky homophones, 2, 2, 2, and 4, 4. Now remember, in this whole process, it's really all about making sure that you stop, think about a strategy, and apply it in your writing, either during your writing or going back when you're editing and revising. So let's take a look at some strategies to help us remember when and how to use these 5 words.
Hey there, here we are with part 13. We're going to cover the next 5 words of the top 100 most frequently misspelled words. The first one, triad or set that are homophones. Again, homophones sound the same but are spelled differently and used differently in the context of a sentence, are 2, 2, and 2, and the other ones are 4 and 4. Starting up here with 2, this is normally people don't have problems spelling this or even using it in a sentence, but I want to make sure I put it up here with this grouping. 2, like I'm going to the store, give this to her. Most people don't have a problem with that one. But it usually kind of gets confusing in here, and a lot of times people will use this spelling for either of these, particularly the last one. So let's take a look. This is 2 is in the number 2. People forget where to put the O and the W. They know it's got a W, but they're not really sure where to put it. And a couple ways to help you remember that is you can make a picture. One is if you are one of these people, oh that one's dry, sorry. If you're one of these people who spell it, sorry, the other way. If you spell it, I'm so used to spelling it correctly now, it's hard for me to spell it incorrectly. If you spell it this way, T-O-W, that's actually tow, like to tow a car. So what I do is I think of this thing as like being a little truck, and I hook a little end off of it, and I draw a picture of a car. And by doing that, it helps me remember that this is like towing something along, and that's not the way to spell the number 2. But if you want to know how to spell tow, now it gives you something to connect it with. The number 2, sometimes another way to help me remember that is I stop and I go, whoa, I get 2 pieces of candy? By stopping and making yourself write, whoa, it's going to signal you that it's an O, a W, and then an O. Coming down to here, 2, with 2 O's, it's got a couple different meanings. One is very or a lot. Notice a lot is 2 words. People mess that up, even adults, all the time. Put that in the back of your mind for another day. A lot is 2 words. Anyway, 2 means very or a lot. Like it is too hot out here. And what you can do on that one is focus on, remember the replacement words we did the last couple videos? You could replace it with the word very. It is very hot. That could be a help if you have trouble wanting to know about the context, about when to use the double O. It is very hot. To help you with the spelling of it, though, is I think about the way we say it. At least I know when I say it, if it's really hot, I'll be like, ooh, it's too hot. Or, I am too full, I ate too much. If you say something like that, when you're stretching out the O's, it helps you know that there's more than one O in that word. And so when you're writing, you should have not 1 O, but T-O-O, 2 O's. Thinking about here with the word also, that's the other kind of definition for the word to with double O's. Also, or in addition, so it means like there's like an extra one. So, I want one too. You can replace it if you're not sure. I want one also. By doing that, it helps you know that you're using this. Again, when you're thinking about the spelling, you can think of it like this. I want one too. Again, you're stretching it out. That'll help you know that there's 2 O's. You can also think of it like this. I have an O and you have an O. We both have O's. I also have an O. 2 O's come together for 2. That one's a little stranger, but I thought I'd throw that in just in case that kind of situation when you incorporate friends with your strategies helps. So that helps you with the spelling and when to use 2 and the number 2. Going over here for the number 4 and the preposition for. The number 4, I think of it in 2 ways. Number 4. Here are our 4, connect whatever makes sense to you. Here are our 4 dogs, here are our 4 friends, whatever. And as usual, I like to find words within words. I see the word our in the word 4, so I think of our 4 friends. And when you do that, when you start with our, you just put your F on. Our 4 friends. Another thing, if you're confused between these two, the number 4 has 4 letters in it, F-O-U-R. That might be another clue to help you know which one comes first. Let's see, 4, the last one, the preposition. So that you know that there's no U in this word, I focus on the word or. Did he go for 2 or 3 days? Is this for you or me? Is this for him or her? If you think of the word or, it'll help you know that OR is in the word for, like this is for you. So those are our next 5. I hope I didn't go through them too quickly, but it's pretty simple. This one set's kind of simple. But of course, focus on the ones that you need to focus on. You don't have to do all of them, just the ones that you're having issues with. Make sure to work with your friends. Use your spelling cards or notebook for class if you have the spelling practice book. And of course, you can do those exercises as well. And hopefully this will give you what you need. And then I'll see you on the next video.
Thanks again for watching. Now remember, if you have any questions, comments, or you want to share your spelling strategies with me, go to teacherspayteachers.com. You can also find there the printable spelling cards, workbook, or even download the free PowerPoint presentation with all 5 different spelling strategy types. Remember, when you go to teacherspayteachers.com, to search under Innovative Spelling or Innovative Answers by Jolene. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.